The station was completely locked up and there was no one here at all. But yeah, but I know that it is open because I'm standing right outside it. Okay, so I'm back at Mitcham police station. So yeah, let's sort of see what happens. So we've got loads of road works going on just out here. So it's been a bit chaotic. So there's your phone of discontent. Okay, you can see really nicely looked after. So those are the actual times. That feels like somebody's been smoking a doobie in it. So, let me focus. Let's see if they take their own advice. I'm just using my mobile phone. Are they going to target me? So you got.
The video opens with deceptively calm setup, but underneath the surface there's a clear sense that something is coming. The auditor introduces this as a revisit to Mitcham Police Station, noting that the last time he attended it was completely locked down, empty, inaccessible, but today it's open. That detail alone sets the tone. This isn't random filming, it's intentional. He slowly surveys the exterior, pointing out maintenance, roadworks, the general condition of the building. At first glance, it feels observational and almost routine. But then he plants the seed. He wonders whether officers will target him for simply using his phone. That subtle remark reframes everything. Now, the audience isn't just watching someone film a building. They're anticipating a reaction. The pacing is slow, controlled, deliberate. He approaches the entrance, still calm, still steady. Then at 2:08, the first officer becomes visible. And in that exact moment, the dynamic shifts. The quiet inspection phase is over. The audience feels it immediately. This is where the encounter begins. The intro works because it doesn't rush. It builds curiosity naturally, allowing tension to form before a single confrontation even occurs. It's the calm before the storm.
An officer there that decided that once I was actually using this, I'm good. So, get your binocular. So, in this front office, one person at a time allowed in the waiting area.
How can I help?
I'm fine, thank you.
May I ask what are you doing?
I'm just filming the public area.
Okay. Do you mind wearing a mask?
I don't need to wear one.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything that's actually in on this bit. So let's have a little wander outside. So I know from being here the last time there's nothing much round that side, up round the back there. So Yeah, that's the yard. You can still see from the last time I was here. Pardon?
I'm not sure you are allowed to record this.
First interaction begins politely, but there's an unmistakable undertone of discomfort. The officer questions what he's doing, and when asked to wear a mask, he calmly refuses, stating he doesn't need one. There's no shouting, no aggression, just subtle friction. But the real turning point in this segment comes when attention shifts toward the gated yard area. Police staff make it clear they consider a secured space, and that's where the power dynamic begins to sharpen. The auditor positions himself firmly on the public side of the gate and makes a clear distinction between what officers think and what the law actually states. That phrase hits hard. It transforms the exchange from a simple inquiry into a legal boundary dispute. The gate becomes symbolic, a physical and psychological dividing line between authority and civil liberty. The staff member expresses personal belief that he shouldn't be there. He responds with certainty that he is within his rights. What makes this moment compelling is that neither side escalates emotionally, but neither side backs down either. The tension grows not through shouting, but through stillness. It's a standoff of interpretation, and the audience can sense that this is no longer about filming. It's about who controls the definition of allowed.
I am perfectly legal to actually do it.
Inside the...
Yes, who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a police staff. I work here. And I don't... This is...
So what's your shoulder number?
7247.
Okay, and also you should have told me you're putting a camera on.
I am putting a camera on.
Yeah.
I just did.
I will be getting a copy of that.
So this is a secured area.
Yes.
And I don't think you should be...
Well, what you
filming.
think and what the law is are two different things. Okay? And I'm perfectly well within my legal right to do exactly what I'm doing.
You did that in a public area, which was fine.
Yep.
I have no issues.
And this is publicly accessible.
Yes.
Okay,
but not this.
I'm not coming through here.
Yep.
Okay, I'm on this side of it.
Absolutely.
Which I'm perfectly well within my rights.
But I don't think you should be able to
Well,
record what's on a
as I've already
car
told
park.
you, what you think,
Yep.
okay, and what the law is are two different things.
Okay, since I introduced myself, my name is Aneta. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so, and that is the big difference. What you actually think and what the law is
You might be
are two
absolutely
different
right.
things.
You might be absolutely right.
Well, no, it's not. I think I'm right. I know I'm right.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the reason why you have these gates here.
Yeah.
So we, members of the public, go no further.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's why I'm on this side of the gate and you're on that side of the gate.
Perfect.
Okay? And wherever I stand on this side of the gate, I'm allowed and will do what I'm rightfully well within my rights to do, is to film.
Just be careful when they are driving in, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I don't need I don't need directives, but I will move out of the way.
Okay.
So don't worry about that.
Thank you.
Okay, no worries, you're welcome.
Morning, sir. How are you?
Morning, not too bad.
Now the confrontation becomes direct. The police staff member challenges his presence near the secured area more assertively, questioning whether he should even be standing there. He counters confidently, emphasizing that he remains on the public side of the gate and is therefore acting lawfully. She introduces herself by name and shoulder number, but when she requests his details in return, he refuses. That refusal intensifies the tension immediately. It shifts the tone from cooperative to resistant. Then comes a significant moment. The suggestion that filming a police station may raise terrorism concerns. The word itself changes the atmosphere. It's a serious implication, even if framed cautiously. The auditor pushes back firmly, stating he has no obligation to provide his name and no obligation to justify filming. This exchange now feels ideological, security versus civil freedom. The staff member presses for a reason. He gives public interest. She wants more detail. He declines. What makes this segment powerful is the gradual layering of suspicion. It's no longer about a mask or proximity to a gate. It's about perceived threat. And as both sides hold their ground, the tension becomes thicker, more deliberate, and more charged.
Sorry, can I ask you for a reason why you are filming here?
Well, who are you first?
Well, I'm a PCSO 6321 Tango, and you?
Okay.
What is your name?
I don't have to give my name.
Sir, because you are outside the police station and you are filming the police station,
Yeah.
we might fear that it's a terrorist related. For that reason, I would like to know your name.
I don't have to give my name.
Then you have to tell me why you are filming here.
I don't have to tell you anything. Don't tell me I've got to tell you what I'm doing here. I don't have to tell you what I'm doing here.
So why are you
That's a
filming
very,
that?
very rude way of actually approaching a member of the public.
Actually, there
Sir.
was no rudeness.
No, by telling me I have to give my name. No, I don't
Are you
have to
filming
give
here,
my
sir?
name
Why are you filming here?
for public interest.
Yes. Can we know anything more?
Well, for public interest.
And what would the public interest have interest in the
Well-
car park of police station?
Well, no, the public pay for all of this. Okay?
So do all
And they
Yeah.
like to see what the upkeep of the building is, okay? And how well police staff and police officers are actually looking after it.
Thanks. Can you?
So yeah, guys, so that was an interesting one from this PCSO telling me I have to, okay? Yeah. So.
And why would you be interested in filming the CCTV systems?
Who's filming the CCTV? That's a presumption.
It is actually. Yeah, you're right.
That's a presumption and a half. So, I don't know whether or not it's a 1960s or a 1970s building. That's roughly what it looks like, guys. You can see it's not too bad. You've got the old style cladding on the bottom, and then the old windows don't look like that they need much work. So, which is quite good. So, okay.
Are you aware about the recent terrorist incident?
This is where verbal intensity escalates sharply. The officer questions him repeatedly about why he is filming, and he consistently answers public interest, refusing to elaborate further. The turning point comes when he asks a direct, binary question. Am I breaking the law? It's strategic and precise. A yes or no question designed to expose the foundation of the challenge. But the officer does not provide a direct answer. That silence becomes the loudest moment in the exchange. Instead of confirming legality, the officer pivots to suspicion, suggesting concern about filming CCTV systems. He immediately calls that a presumption. Now the confrontation shifts from inquiry to implied accusation. The tension here is palpable because the legal basis remains unclear, yet the pressure continues. The officer appears uncomfortable committing to a legal claim, while the auditor grows more confident in pressing the issue. This segment feels like a stalemate, a clash between authority hesitant to assert a law and a citizen determined to expose that hesitation. The energy becomes sharper, and the audience can sense the friction building towards something larger.
I'm perfectly aware of it.
And are you aware that because of that, we raised our alert?
Yeah. And can you tell me what the current threat is right now?
It's very severe, sir.
Okay,
And
right.
for that reason, I'm asking you why you are filming the police station.
Because I'm well within my legal rights to do so.
You know, to be honest, it's not very responsible, is it?
Well, it is. It's.
Because now-
Hang on. Whoa. Stop for a minute. Okay.
Okay, you
You
go.
say about it's not responsible. Okay. Am I breaking a law?
I'll tell you why
Hang on.
it's
Am
not
I breaking the law?
responsible.
No. Answer me a question. Am I breaking the law?
Sir, under
No,
current
answer the question. No, it makes no difference what the
Look,
actual
I'm
current
not going to
circumstances are.
argue with
Answer
that.
that question. Am
I'm
I
not
breaking
going to
the law?
argue with that, sir.
Answer the
But
question.
because of your actions,
Answer
I have
the
to
question.
let you know that I got a unit
I don't-
come in
I don't
to
care.
have a word with
I don't-
you.
they
to
can
ask
come all
you
they
for
want.
your reasons why
They,
you are filming
and they
the
will
police
get
station.
the exact same thing as what you've got, okay? You still did not answer me, okay? Am I breaking the law? Yes or no?
Sir, you are filming in
Am
the
I-
back of a police station.
Yeah, and your point is what?
I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
I don't
See,
think
you
it's
won't
not
answer the
suitable
question.
under
You won't
current
answer the question.
situation.
You won't answer the question, okay? Because you, as a PCSO, have no more power than what a librarian has. Okay?
That's very rude.
No, but it's true. It's true though.
It's very
Okay,
rude.
and yet you can't even answer the single question, okay, that I asked you, which was very rude, okay,
Well, I don't
of
want to
am I
argue
breaking
with
the
you,
law,
sir.
yes
I
or
asked
no?
you why you are filming.
Okay,
You
so
refused
that
to give
actually
me any
tells you.
details of you,
Okay,
and there is no reason for
So-
you to be filming.
So glad you've got all the answers.
I can film exactly what I want to film.
But then you have to expect that
I
we will
don't.
ask
Whoa,
you
no, no,
some
no, 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 no,
questions.
no, no, no. I don't have to explain anything. I don't even
We
have to talk to you.
protect police stations.
Yeah.
As much as we protect members
Yeah.
of public
And your point
and
is,
Queen's Peace, we
Yeah.
have to protect the police station.
and
as
am I
well.
doing anything?
We are filming the police station.
Yes, which I'm well within my rights to do so.
We are under severe terrorist threat.
I'm well within my rights to do so.
My colleague is talking to you.
Okay.
As I said, I didn't have any objections where you were filming up inside. That's public
Well,
area.
inside and here, I'm still breaking no law.
You are invading the space.
No, I'm not invading. Invading is me going on that side, okay? I'm not invading. Let's actually clarify that.
Okay. With your camera,
Okay.
you're actually looking
Yeah?
and recording something.
Yeah? You
That
can't,
you can
you,
look into
you
it
cannot, okay, trespass or break a law with your eyes or with a camera. Right, so you can see there, guys. Okay.
This is the peak confrontation between the auditor and the PCSO. He repeats the central question. Am I breaking the law? Multiple times. Each repetition increasing pressure. The officer avoids answering directly again, which amplifies the tension significantly. His tone becomes firmer, and he challenges the authority of PCSOs directly, comparing their powers to that of a librarian. The remark is blunt, and it lands heavily. The officer reacts emotionally, but he remains focused on legality. Then comes a defining statement. You cannot trespass with your eyes or a camera. That line reframes the entire encounter into a constitutional argument about observation in public space. The exchange feels sharp, almost confrontational in a courtroom sense. Neither side yields. The officer cannot articulate a clear legal violation. He refuses to retreat from his position. This segment stands out because it represents the highest emotional tension before uniformed officers arrive. It's raw, direct, and charged with principle versus authority.
That they tried to make it out that I've invaded, okay, and this one here still would not answer that single question on whether or not I've actually broken a law. And you can see that there's so many PCSOs out there that believe that they have the right to say and do whatever they wish. And this is what is so unbelievable, that they believe that they can just do what they like. So, and that is what makes me laugh completely, to do with the whole situation, that they just really do make you laugh. And I don't know what it is. Why is it, okay, PCSOs really at this moment in time are 110% out of their box completely, that they do think that they can speak to you in the manner in which they do, and also say that you're doing this or you're doing that. And as you've seen there, guys, I went into no restricted area whatsoever, and telling me that I'm intruding with my camera. Okay, so all of this again, okay, and this one came out with a real attitude right from the start. Okay, but as you know, guys, okay, PCSOs, there's a lot of them that believe that they are above their station and believe that they actually have powers and believe that they can do exactly what they want to do. So yeah. So yeah, so we all know, guys, that there was an actual device that went off up in Liverpool. Okay, we all know that. But even though there was a device that went off in Liverpool, and you look at everything else that's actually gone on, okay, regardless, we are still not breaking the law or committing any crimes, and yet they will try and use exactly what they want to use now, which is just the same as what they were using before. So well, let's get it right. I weren't in the backyard. Okay, so let's get that right. Okay, so you can see the PCSO making it up, saying that I was inside the backyard. Okay, so just get it right, I wasn't inside the yard. So just get that right first. So you can see there, so what you have, guys, is once again, okay, PCSO make it up as they go along, and that is what's so ridiculous, that they feel that they can make it up as they go along. So sorry if it just gets a little bit jerky, guys. I'm just plugging in the actual battery, just so I don't lose footage, so bear with me just for 1 second.
But the intensity doesn't disappear, it transforms. The auditor now speaks directly to the camera, accusing the PCSO of falsely claiming he entered the yard area. That allegation raises the stakes dramatically. If true, it suggests not misunderstanding, but misrepresentation. He broadens the context by referencing national security concerns and recent incidents, arguing that they do not override lawful behavior. This segment functions as a narrative reset, giving viewers his perspective and reinforcing his belief that he is acting entirely within the law. There's less direct confrontation in this portion, but more ideological framing. He positions himself as informed, lawful, and targeted by overreach. The suspense here lies in anticipation, because after accusations of false reporting and escalating suspicion, it feels inevitable that more senior officers will intervene. The calm is tense. The argument has grown bigger than one gate or one PCSO. It's now about principle and credibility.